We start with 1 hour chart. Just want to give a quick update. First of all, we have been looking for buy since the price was within this move, and this is what we get. We mentioned we want to see the breakout of this top, which is around 5.6. As we can see, the price broke, and now we want to see whether this is a correction or the price can drop. In this case, whoever get the trade within this move, what I suggest, take with the profit. If they want to keep the trade, at least move their stop loss to break even or book some profit. Okay, they shouldn't let the trade to be open without the stop loss. All right, as I mentioned, at least move our stop loss to break even. The reason is because we can expect the price to consolidate here. I don't think this is the start of the up move. In this case, we move to forward chart, and what we can see here, most of the charts, we have the similar movement flat. No, we have two options. Whether this is a flat in relative to this, since this down move is really sharp, and we can expect to get one more drop. And even if the next drop doesn't retest the previous low, it can turn to a bigger correction. All right. Or since we see the divergence here, maybe consider this move is finished and this is the start of the up move. All right. Which one we should take? Whether we should look for buy or sell, you cannot confirm. We wait for the correction here. Even if we want to look for buy, we have to get a bigger correction. Since the price reversed based on forward chart, there was no correction. That's why if we get a bigger correction here, we can confirm for the next move. We're looking for continuation. This is what we're looking for. But we need to be aware about this flat. Okay, in this case, how we can look for trade. First of all, as I mentioned, whoever get the trade within this move, based on mostly we could the only way to look for trade was based on 15 minutes. And whoever get the trade, as I mentioned, at least book some profit. And if we want to look for the next trade, we wait for the bigger correction. How about if the price sharply continue from here? The only way is to have entry above this is not the part of this analysis because we don't have that. The one is not the trade setup. Okay. And if we move to 15 minutes, what we see here, it doesn't give us any trade setup to look for buy. Right now, the best thing is if we want to look for buy, this one give us a bigger correction. Simply, we cannot buy. All right. Anyway, it doesn't mean the price cannot continue. It can, but how we can look for trade. And even if we move to 15 minutes, what we have here, it doesn't give us any trade setup. Can we get a sharp move like within this range? No. Can we put entry above this? Is really risky. Trading within this range, based on any of these small flags, by having entry above this one, it was okay. Because at that time, the price haven't retested the stop, which is 5.6. But right now, since the price tag, the 5.6, we need to get a big correction for continuation. In case this one turned to a bigger correction, as I mentioned, as a flat. All right, this is the reasons right now we prefer to look for buy if this one give us a confirmation bigger correction. If there is a continuation and this is the only correction, then it depends on the traders. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update or trade setup, I will share. Thanks.